Alright guys, it's come to my attention that Junkrat has recently got a rework, so we are gonna try his new talent out. Word in advance is I don't play a lot of Junkrat, but he's pretty good. Let's see, this is the first new one. We're gonna take Blow Him Up. Hitting an enemy hero with Concussion Mine or Steel Trap causes Junkrat to deal 25% more damage with basic attacks and basic abilities for 6 seconds. So what I'm thinking is I'm gonna go for mostly a Concussion Mine build, and then I'm gonna take his other new talent. I forget what tier, where if he's stunned or if he's damaged below 50%. While he's below 50%, he drops grenades. I'm gonna read it when we get there. Because they have the Butcher and Diablo, so I'm probably gonna be getting stunned a lot. I didn't mean to knock them over there, I just wanted those critical hits. So anyways, we have Tracer, Lily, Arthas, Garrosh, and Junkrat versus the Butcher, Asmodan, Diablo, Lieutenant Morales, and ETC. So when I'm playing Junkrat and there's an enemy Butcher, I usually try to drop the Concussion Mine like right in front of me when he goes to charge me, so he's just like automatically knocked away. For some reason I thought if I put a mine under him there, he would get knocked over my wall. But when you're getting knocked around by the mines, you have to pay attention to where they're at on the circle. So he must have been more this way than this way. Alright, it looks like Arthas and ETC went to the top lane. I might go bottom since nobody is soaking there, and I really don't want to fall behind in experience. This works on our Steel Trap, or is it just our mine? Wait, that's not what I want. Concussion Mine, so Steel Trap is this. So if we can root them, is this a root? Yes. It's hard to play and like try to read all the talents, especially because I haven't been playing. Ah, I got stunned before. I gotta be faster than that. How many stacks is he? 20. He's gonna knock me back. Oh good, he didn't have it while I was being distracted.
Choose a talent.
Alright, usually I go for this one, but I think I'm gonna go for Boom Pow. Hitting an enemy hero with Concussion Mine reduces his cooldown by 8 seconds. It looks like they rotated middle, probably because the objective was going to come up there. I can't use it on him right now, or he will get knocked further away. We also have to figure out how to get more damage on the Lieutenant Morales, but her front line is ridiculous. I got 2 tanks. Asmodan is very high health, so he could pretty much just stand in front of her and we wouldn't be able to do anything. We can try to displace them with our Concussion Mine, but that's probably all I can do for that. See if we can get this Asmodan. We got Diablo stunned and blind back here. Although, you know, he's kind of ridiculously hard to kill. I'm gonna rotate top lane to see if I can pick up this other temple. Hopefully the team will be on their way as well. I'm gonna pick this up first, that way I don't get there by myself in case the enemy team is waiting. No! We can't tap the fountain right now. Where's Lily at? She up there? Yeah, she's in the lane. So I might stay here and see if I can get some heals. We are going to pick up Dirty Trickster. And I will read it here after we're done with this objective. Oh no, that was like the worst possible timing. I'm really trying to use these concussion mines just to like get the extra damage, but every time I use them it's like it's always really bad for my teammates. Like, okay, you get extra damage, but you're also knocking them out of your teammates' abilities and everything else. You know what, I'm just gonna try to get damage on Morales. I know the butcher's somewhere over here. We're gonna put this over here and knock him back. Nice. Alright, let me go over this talent real quick. I'm gonna go back here so I'm not trying. So, Dirty Trickster. Increase the explosion radius of total mayhem by 20% while Junkrat is stunned, wounded, or damaged by an enemy hero while below 50% health. He uses total mayhem, dropping 5 grenades at his feet. This effect has a 12-second cooldown. So instead of only popping your trait when you die, now you pop it for any of the reasons that I just read. Stunned, wounded, or damaged when you're below 50% health. Which I think will help, you know, if we get charged by the butcher, or if we're stunned by Diablo, or if you're just running and they're chasing you, especially if they're chasing you in a straight line. That's extra damage. You're gonna have to run through that, or you're gonna have to back off, which will give you more time to get away. In theory, I've never actually, you know, played this talent. I think I played once, so I take that back. I played once yesterday or something. Oh no, they got boss. They got boss and they're already on the temple.
Guardians.
We are going to go, I don't know which ones that are here. I guess Riptire. I'm gonna get, oh, that's a interesting thing that just happened. So right when that happened, I was thinking, like, if you're at high health and you're trying to damage down, say, like this boss very quickly, you could just walk into the middle and then let him stun you intentionally, and then you'll drop the grenades and do extra damage. Say if you were in, like, they're attacking your core and the boss is, you know, attacking the core, and you could kill it faster that way. I mean, obviously that's a bad idea if you're already hurt, but if you're not, then I could see some potential there.
Until I choose otherwise.
Every time he goes to root them, I knock them away. I have the worst timing with that. Oh, that ability is like a double-edged sword. Okay, Asmodee's pushing in our top lane. Diablo and Morales are chasing, who is that? Arthas? Looks like Tracer went up to fight Asmodean. I'm gonna clear this real quick, and if he's still up there, I'll probably go and help, but it looks like he backed off. We see Diablo, he's probably coming in trying to stun me, I would assume. I was really just trying to knock him off of his mount there, but you know, he was going faster than me, didn't have enough range, etc. Oh no. Oh no. You know, I haven't actually used my ultimate, so let's just go out and try to scare them, or, you know, whatever. I don't think that did anything useful. I don't know what talent to take right now. Increase skill trap count, okay. What does that actually do? Don't know. Cooldown by 5 seconds. Increase the maximum number. Oh, sweet. We'll have 2 more chances to trigger our level 1 ability. Or I think that means we'll have 2. Alright, let's see if I read that right. I'm not really seeing 2 though. Oh, there we go. Now we could have picked up this one, but all it does is knock Junkrat further, unless there was more to that. Oh, its cooldown is reduced by 12 seconds. So it was probably the better talent for my particular build at this moment. But in theory, now I have 1, 2, 3 different ways to trigger that level 1 ability versus 2. I don't want to get too technical, but then I'm like, well, if the cooldown was really low, then you would have a bunch of different times, and you would have more control to move them around. So, you know, I'm not sure which one's better. But since I'm already knocking them out of our teammates' abilities, you know, I'm gonna say I made the right choice. Looks like they're pushing in our middle lane while we are distracted with this objective.
My temple's power is stronger than I believed. Your enemy.
You know, I don't even know if the butcher finished his stacks.
Hit him. Your call.
Morales! Oh no. Oh! Our ability finally triggered and Diablo died because he stunned us and had to walk through those grenades.
Hit him. Your call. Devious.
Alright, we are going to go... Spread volley? Burst fire. We'll go for burst fire. Did I not pick it up? Okay, of course not. Of course not. Alright, it looks like we have an objective about to spawn up there in the top lane. They might go for boss. Wow. Okay, if you have the brand on you from the butcher, back away from him so that you can not give him healing, because it makes it extremely hard to kill him. We're just gonna ult this. This is not good. Oh my gosh. We need our tank, and he's trying to zone Diablo, and I'm trying not to die. Looks like Tracer is on the objective, so we are getting shots on their keep in the top lane. The boss is going to push the bottom lane. It looks like Diablo's trying to clear it. I'm not going to go down there by myself because that's just not smart. No, I don't want to take damage from that minion wave since I'm already fairly hurt. We could try to take their bruiser camp, although Azmodan is up here, so they'll probably see us. The question is, would they even be able to rotate fast enough since they're distracted with the boss? They're probably going to rotate because we took a while to actually start this. Oh my gosh, I can't move? How do I cancel that? Can I cancel that? I'm not sure what I just did there, but I messed up real bad. That's gonna be interesting playback. I felt like I got stunned, like the Riptire got stunned in the mosh pit, and then I felt like I couldn't cancel it. I didn't realize it came out of the mosh pit, and luckily I had somehow like made it come back to me, or I would have died. I hate waiting. Junkrat always rides his rocket ride mount, which grants 150 movement speed, but his mount cooldown is increased by 12 seconds. That's the last new talent that they implemented in his rework. Okay, time to go. Run! Oh no! Oh, I have to channel that? Well, duh, every mount has to be channeled. I don't really know. I'm gonna go and tap, maybe? Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna ride all the way back. And, they're not at the top objective. But it's kind of stupid for me to try to, you know what? I see that. You know what's dumb? I'm coming in this alone when, you know, they can obviously come and kill me, but we're gonna try. I was gonna wait for the team, but we have to stop them more than we need to get this objective because they're getting shots on our core. Need to go here. No, we're taking core shots. Okay, never mind. They didn't get it. I thought they had more shots left than that, and they would have gotten the core. Now they can rush. Okay, we're. Wow, man. What's our core taking damage from? Do we have catapult? No.
Your enemy is attacking. Hit him.
I was trying to get some damage on there, Lieutenant Morales. She has a hard time healing herself, but she's still level 20, so she probably has that healing ability anyway. I think we just lost. That wipe we just had messed us up. And when they were getting the objective, well, I guess either way, I was gonna say I should have like checked, but we did decent damage. I didn't die. It looks like we got MVP. That's good at least. I mean, we did good. If we would have been able to push harder when we went in to attack their core there. Oh well, can't win them all. So, let's see here. Like I said, we did decent damage, like a lot of damage. So that I like the new talents. We'll talk about them here in a second. So, the first new talent from his rework is Blow 'em Up. You get, let me see, Concussion Mine, Still Trap, deal 25% more damage. With basic attacks and basic abilities for 6 seconds. So then I was trying to start building for Concussion Mine, but whatever I ended up with was a hybrid. So we took Boom Pow. Hitting an enemy hero with Concussion Mine reduces the cooldown by 8 seconds. This is the second new talent they introduced with his rework. Dirty Trickster. Increase the explosion radius of Total Mayhem, which is his trait, by 20% when Junkrat is stunned, rooted, or damaged by an enemy hero while below 50% health. He uses Total Mayhem, dropping 5 grenades at his feet. In this effect, 12 seconds. We saw this actually worked when Diablo stunned me into that wall while they were like rushing down middle lane, and then he died because of the damage of the grenades from this talent. Then we took Riptire, which, you know, I didn't get any value out of really. I was using it too early. So in my opinion, this ability is most effective when they're low, and I kept using it when they were at really high health. Now granted, they had a really high health team, but still I should have waited to use it, or I should have been targeting Lieutenant Morales more with it. And we picked up Gotta Trap 'em All. Reduce Still Traps cooldown by 5 seconds. Increase the maximum number of active traps to 2. And again, I started getting into this a little bit during the game. Since I was initially trying to go for the mine build, I should have picked up the mine talent, which would reduce its cooldown. I think it said by 12 seconds. So you could get that more, right? More often, whatever. But with this one, you get 2 traps. Then you have 3 chances to trigger your level 1 talent. So I'm not sure if it would even out if you could get more use out of your level 1 talent with this one or with the other Concussion Mine. Again, I don't know. First time doing this build. And this one is just an old talent. Burst Fire. Frag Launcher fires all of its charges in a continuous burst. Its cooldown is reduced by 6 seconds, but it loses 1 maximum charge. And then this is the last talent that they just introduced with his new rework. Junkrat always rides his Rocket Ride mount, which grants 150% increased movement speed, but this mount cooldown is increased to 12 seconds. I only used it once, and it was when I was running away when the rest of our team got killed. It's nice. Again, I didn't get to use it much, so I don't really know what to say about it. But anyways, the next video I plan to do would be an Alexstrasza video, because she also got reworked. I have no idea what her rework was, because I haven't read it yet. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I plan to release that video either in a couple days or sometime next week. So stay tuned if you want to see that as well, and have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye.